What's going on, Goon Squad, and welcome to another quest tutorial slash walkthrough. It is your boy Goon here, and I'm going to be showing you the quest today, Search Mission through Prapor. This quest is unlocked at level 5, and it does have a very important item given to you at the end of this quest, and that's going to be the handheld compass. Now, that is a kind of a big deal for newer players to get orientated on the map, so this is a very high priority mission as a lower level to get that compass and be able to navigate a little bit better as a newer player. With all that being said, we're going to quickly minimize myself here and we're going to go over and show the mission here in the game itself. The mission is Search Mission, like I already said, through Prapor. It's unlocked at level 5. So there are two things you have to do to complete this quest. The first one is going to be find Prapor's missing convoy in woods, and the second one is going to be locate the temporary USEC camp. I guess there's technically 3. The third one is you do have to survive an extract. Now, fortunately, if you find these and you die, I believe you do have to re-find them again. So I don't mean fortunately, I meant unfortunately. So if you find these and you die, you do have to go back and find them again and then survive from that raid. Now, these are relatively easy because they are right next to each other. That's kind of one of the things that makes them relatively simple and easy. We're going to zoom in really quick, and we're going to show you guys where these are at on the map. First and foremost, to get orientated, we have Mountain Stash right here. That's roughly middle map. And here is the sawmill. So just to the north, following these roads, you're going to see this first V. It's going to cut left, and you're going to kind of follow that left. And then you're going to see the next V, and you're going to cut right and follow that right. Following these roads from Sawmill or Mountain Stash is probably the easiest way to find it, and it is how I found it as a noob. So you're going to follow these roads and come up until you find these cars on the road. Once you get to those cars, that is actually the first part of the mission, or second part, depending on the order in which you do them. That's going to be the missing convoy. Now, the next objective is going to be just down to the southwest of you from the convoy. It isn't going to be this first group, though. You will not get the quest completion or the camp until you actually come down here to these smaller areas. I'll show you guys this in raid. It's going to be a lot easier for you guys to see in raid. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves loading into the map and find out where we spawn. Alright guys, we are currently deploying here into woods. Let's take a quick peek at our current location. Oh, I'm going to have to swivel really quick and kind of get an idea as to where I'm at. As per usual in woods, I am completely clueless. Is that Scav House? Okay, so it looks like we are at one of the exfils. We're close to Outskirts is right over there. So I'm going to show you guys that really quick so you guys know where we spawned. We are right down here by the Scav House. Alright, we're going to actually, to keep it simple for you guys, we're going to use the roads as guidance on this task. With this spawn location, we're going to do a little bit of a different path than what we originally talked about. We are actually going to, which is good because then I talked about this one and then I'm going to show you this one. So on this one, we're just going to take this, we're going to go straight to this road, and we're going to just follow this road all the way up to where a V. We're going to take a left at that V, and we're going to come to where this huge tower is, and you're going to see a sniper sign there. You're going to stop before the road and use the bushes and trees that will be here as cover, and we're going to rotate up the side of this map here, get back onto this road, and rotate this road all the way up to this path. Once we're at this path, it is going to jot up to the north, and this is going to be our camp, our USEC camp. And then after that, we're going to wrap up through this other little part of the camp and down this hill to the road to get that mission objective. Alright, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get rid of the display capture to help prevent the lag. Display capture is gone. You guys didn't even see it disappear. That is fantastic. And we're going to go to this road. I'm going to try not to spin very much just because it lags a little bit when I'm in offline mode for these. And I will also open this so it's easier for you guys to see. Once we're at the road here, so right there is the Outskirts exfil location, and this is the road I was referring to you guys when I showed you the map at the beginning and telling you to follow this road. So we are going to follow this road all the way up. To our left, we have the ZB standby. I will tell you in just one moment. Oh, never mind. ZB 1012, I think it is right over there, along that fence that you guys can see in the distance in the rocks. We are following this road all the way up, just like I said, to that V. Reason being, this is going to keep it a lot simpler for the newer players to find this location. Alright, once we're up here, we're going to come to this little fork right here where it jots right, and we're going to take this roadway to the left here. We're keeping it a little simpler for those newer players. This is one of the hardest maps to navigate as a newer player. I can tell you that from experience and my struggles trying to get these quests done. I ended up having people come in and actually Sherpa me and guide me through these. With that being said, I do want to promote my Discord on here just to help you guys out. If you guys need help or if you guys are struggling with getting any of these quests done, you guys are more than welcome to join my Discord. That is going to, right here's where the road jots and the sniper scav thing I told you guys about. So that jots over here. We're going to keep following this road now. So the Discord is going to be stuckongoon.com/Discord. That will get you the invitation into the server. You do have to verify via cell phone. If you have issues with that, just message me or somebody in, or even leave a comment on this video if you'd like, and we can go ahead and change the settings and get you into the Discord and get you guys the help you need to get the quests done. We do have a whole bunch of weapon builds in that Discord as well. Meta builds, fun builds, funny builds to build to give to a streamer as a kit. You guys know all the goodies are in the Discord. We keep it really fun too. I try and keep constantly posting in there, keep in touch with the community whenever people have questions. This is quite a run. We are still following this road here. Just so you guys know, quite a long ways. We're actually going to come up to the rocks right up here in front of me as you guys see that we're running toward, and that's going to be where that path jots to the left, and we're actually going to go up to the USEC camp for the first part or second part, depending on the order you do it, to get that quest done. So right when you get up here, this path is kind of hidden. Well, I shouldn't say hidden, it's just not very obvious. It's actually right here before this huge tower, and it jots left and then kind of curves. But you're going to follow it all the way up here, and this is going to be one of your objectives. This is the USEC camp. USEC temporary camp, I believe it actually is called. So once you come through these sandbags, that should be the quest objective. If not, just go ahead and walk a little bit further up here and you will get the quest completed. The quest objective completed. Now what we're going to do is we're going to wrap around these rocks that are right here, and we're going to cut to the other side of this camp. This is kind of cut off via these rocks, so just wrap around. Be careful around here though. There is a landmine field out that way, so to the west of the camps there is a minefield, so don't get your legs blown off. So you're going to cut through here, go by the quad and the tent, and past this little metal bullet deflector / shield that doesn't stop high pen rounds. And we are going to wrap down this little bit of a hill. Once you start to wrap down this hill, you're going to see there's 2 ponds here. You're actually going to shoot the gap right in between these 2 ponds and just keep going straight. Once you get across these ponds, you will come to a road. So let's get up there really quick for you guys. Once you're at this road here, you're going to see these vehicles off to your right. These vehicles are going to be the convoy that you had to grab for this mission. So you're going to want to go ahead and walk up to these vehicles, and then you'll get that other mission objective completed. With that being said, your guys' next objective is going to be exfilling. Now, exfil locations on woods. If you spawn somewhere up here, more than likely your exfil is going to be where we came from, outskirts. If you spawned somewhere over here, where we did, more than likely your exfil is going to be somewhere over here, old gas station, UN roadblock or ZB1016. Now, in the past we have done those videos, so we're going to go ahead and end the video here. If you guys have any questions or concerns or comments, go ahead and actually, you know what? Let's not end this video. Let's get you guys to exfil for those new players. Sorry about that. Alright, so bust out the trusty old compass. Now to get to exfil from this location, if you didn't spawn, or if you spawned by outskirts like we did, we're going to follow this road up here toward this big rock. You guys see that big rock there in the distance? That large rock is actually going to be the mountain stash, and that's an easy identifier from the convoy to find. Just follow the road. Once the road V's on your way up here, you're going to follow that first V off to the left, like so. And then that will line you up with the mountain stash. So once you're lined up with the mountain stash, hold on, let me re-stam really quick and we'll get our butts moving again. Once you're lined up with that huge hill up there on Mountain Stash, you can basically just go straight to the left, but barely, and hold forward for a very long time to get to your exfil. I will show you guys. It's pretty simple, honestly. I would recommend cutting this just because it's a much shorter route. If you go left, just basically stay to the base of Mountain Stash to avoid players and wrap around Mountain Stash until you get to this spot where you're going to see here in a minute. I'll actually say this is the spot I was talking about once I'm there. So basically just holding the W key and going around the obstacles as they appear. Going up this mountain here. Quite a bit of traveling to get to this exfil. But that is okay. Goons got your back. So I'm going to go slightly to the right of this rock. Up these little jaggedy pathways. Alright, and we're still basically going that same direction that we initially talked about when I said just kind of hold the W key and keep going for a very long time. We're still aiming in that basic direction. We're going to get to this bottom of this mountain and we'll actually reorientate ourselves on the map. So for those of you guys who went around the base of this mountain, this is going to be the spot that I was referring to when I said I'll tell you guys when I get there. This is it right here. Once you're down at the bottom, right here. So you get to this little location, and you're going to see this valley here. I would recommend the newer players just kind of work these valleys and use the terrain features to figure out your exfil locations. So basically going into this first valley at the base of the Mountain Stash. For those new players, this might help a little bit. Turn around and look and see where we're at. So we're just going to keep running this valley until it opens up into this large open area. We're going to stay at the very low point of this. So just keep going around the low points. You're going to come up here to where it hits a little V. We're actually going to stay at the low points. Easiest way to maneuver through here is just following this path and using the low points as guidance. Once you get up to here where these two trees are blocking this low point, if you are lucky, to your right there will be an exfil, and it will be lit up green. Right here. Now that one's a little bit harder to find, so we are going to keep on walking. That one is lit up green and we could exfil there. However, we're going to keep walking to show you guys the... make sure I get the name on it right. The Northern UN roadblock. For those guys who spawned over there at outskirts just like we did. Basically, just keep going past that first little area that you've seen, and you'll come across the little open area. Scabs do spawn here, so be careful. They can spawn anywhere in this area and be walking around. You're going to come to this small building or structure with a train, train track here. Basically, just keep going toward that huge building in the very far distance, toward customs. And eventually you will come to... how to stay him again. Eventually. Bum, bum, bum. You'll come to this section of the map where you see these little walls and stuff. This is going to be the Northern UN roadblock exfil location for those guys who spawned over there by outskirts. For those guys who spawn on this side of the map, basically find this road and then do everything we just did, only backwards. Alright guys, we got the quest done today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to drop a thumbs up. If it helped you, be sure to drop a thumbs up. Please shoot a subscribe. If you guys have any comments or questions, leave them in the comments section below. Mad love, Goon Squad. I hope this helped you out with your task. Take it easy.